Hello there, Acres of Diamonds community. My name is DJ Liguori, and I'm here with co-founder Scott Gibbs. And today, this is Daily Diamond number 40, where we're talking a little bit about stress and anxiety. We all have them. We all need to manage them. And on Tuesday, we released a video that talked a little bit about how we need to be aware of when we are stressed, anxious, possibly depressed or uncomfortable, and make note of that. And think about why those sort of negative feelings are in your life. And then, as weird as it sounds, go towards them. Go towards them for growth, and go towards them because we have the belief, and this is a quote that we've seen many times, that everything we really want and that infinite potential is right on the other side of comfort, which is uncomfort. So today we are going to get Scott's opinion on this stress and anxiety and comfortability levels that we've been talking about. So Scott, what are we thinking about this one?
This is something that is near and dear to my heart. I think I could go into a very, very long discussion about it, but the short answer is probably one of the most stressful times of my life has been the last 8 or 9 months. Marcus's passing was an event, and it was, it's something that we're dealing with all the time, but it's more grief than stress and anxiety. And the current stress and anxiety is, making the decision not to go back to corporate America in January of this year. So for me, I had to make a decision to say, okay, what am I going to do? Am I going to go back to corporate America? And is that aligned with the vision I have for my future? And the vision I had for my future was to do Acres of Diamonds type of activities all day, every day.
Yeah.
Or to do coaching and mentoring, training, leadership training all day, every day, under the bigger umbrella of I want to work when I want, where I want, with who I want. That was my vision for my life, albeit I thought it was going to happen in my late 50s. So I had to make a decision on, do I do it now?
Yeah.
And I made that decision every day. To your point you made on Tuesday, every day I have to remember that the stress and anxiety I feel during the day, because I don't know exactly what I'm going to do every day, and I don't know exactly how to help every person I'm meeting with every day, that it's a learning process. It's, yes, it's stressful. Yes, it's anxious, but it's on the path to the grander vision, which is work when I want, where I want, and with who I want. So, I mean, it's a daily fight for me, right? I mean, I'm glad Acres of Diamonds has worked out the way it has, and we're continuing to improve it and get it bigger and stronger and better. But, we both remember, 2 to 3 years, 2 years ago now, I guess?
Yeah.
2 years? Yeah.
2 years ago.
Geez, we just actually the process of putting our first video together, we were anxious and nervous about, right? And we finally said, screw it, and did it, right?
Yep.
And I mean, doing the classes that we've done, right? Face-to-face classes that we've done, same thing.
Yep.
Well, geez, we've never done this before. Well, I mean, there's lots of things we've never done before that we're going to have to do to become what we want to become, right?
Yep.
I mean, you go ahead.
Go. So to your point, with that video, I think every time, every single one of us in our lives are going to have moments where you don't really want to do something, and you're at a point where it's like, all right, do I step in or do I step out? And I remember I was actually talking with Helena Chamberlain about this, and we talked about the importance of just taking the first step, because the first step then leads to the second step, and then the third step and fourth step, and so on. So the ability to understand when that first step is needed, to your point, when you were deciding to either go back to corporate America or not, you took the step to not go back to corporate America. So that first step then led to more Acres of Diamonds work and the ability to help more people. And really imagine if you didn't take that step. So I think that's a important piece to all of these stressful moments of our lives. Understand where that step needs to be taken, and then take that first step.
Yeah, it's really interesting sitting here listening to you talk about it. Um, every day there's a little bit of self-doubt if I've made the right decision to do this, right?
Yeah.
But listening to you talk about it just now, I'm like, there's no doubt this is the right thing for me to do, right?
Yep.
And part of my part of my fear, uncertainty, and doubt is I can't predict the future. I don't know where it's going, right? I don't know where all the 2 or 3 different businesses that focus on coaching are going to go.
Yeah.
But I know
Well,
it's the work I should be doing.
yeah, it feels like, I read up a lot about self-actualization and realizing your purpose.
Yeah.
You know, this is your purpose. This is our purpose. Think about the times where you feel most alive, where you feel like, when you're in your flow state, where time has
Right.
no meaning.
Right.
Those are the moments when we're helping other people, when we're engaging with them, when we're talking about, how do you become a little bit better than you were yesterday? And in your perspective, that was not going back to corporate America. It was taking
Right.
the first step of what you did. So I'm glad you did take that first step.
I'm glad you walked me through the thinking here, because it's actually giving me some more foundational thinking to go with on a day-to-day basis. So thank you.
Yep.
So that's
Awesome.
it. Acres of Diamonds, what, number 40? Or
Daily
Daily Diamond number 40.
Daily
All right.
Diamond number 40. That's the wrap. All right.
Thank you, DJ.
Yes. Thank you too, Scott.